It's the semifinal stage of this college football playoff. It's time to find out who has the depth and the drive to take one huge step closer to the ultimate goal, hoisting that national championship trophy. This test is a matchup we cannot wait to see unfold. Welcome, folks, to AT&T Stadium, the home of the Cowboys, right here in Arlington, Texas. As we'll see the national champions from last year, the Kansas State Wildcats, taking on the number 2 seed in the playoff, the Mississippi State Bulldogs. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Herbstreit. We are almost there. Time to find out who'll be headed to the national championship game. Team out there, we are about to get cranked up for this semifinal collision. So no return on this one. Ball just bounces into the end zone for a touchback. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. He gains 9, so it's 2nd and 1. Offense in hurry-up mode.
Chris, I know it's the first play of the game, but boy, nice job by this offensive line. The back gets behind him, picks up some positive yards.
Sticking with the running game. Stop at the 43, but that's enough to make a first down.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Here's an easy completion to the back out of the backfield. This one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
This play's really well defended here by the defense. They try to sneak the back out. The defense is aware of it. Not only aware of it, keep him short of the line of scrimmage for a loss. Sometimes those backs can sneak out unidentified. This time the defense saw him and made the play.
They make the stop after a big gain all the way to the 34. This Mississippi State offense is quickly moving down the field.
I love early in a game like this where you get the running back involved. You just get his hands on the football. Also, nice easy screen. Gets the quarterback settled into the game. Nice easy throw. And look at this. It ends up being a huge play.
Offense appeared to be confused about the snap count there. It will cost him 5. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. And they try the middle, but stuck for no gain.
Not only does the defense stack him up at the point of attack, but he was instantly pushed backwards. The defense was prepared to defend the RPO.
Quarterback pre-snap adjustment snap for this defense. Second down, we're going to throw it. Looking to scramble. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up third down.
Well, there's nothing like pressure to affect the accuracy and the timing of the quarterback trying to throw a football. And on this play, they end up flushing him out to his left, contacted him as he's trying to throw the football. That's what led.
And that one's picked off. What a play. Could take it all the way. Now the 40. Past the 20. Touchdown, Wildcats. A defensive score in this playoff game. Wow. They have taken the lead in this semifinal game.
The QB is the loneliest man in the stadium right now following that dreaded pick 6. For this guy, it's a nightmare in real time. And for the defense, unbridled jubilation.
And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. And here comes the Mississippi State offense back out on the field. Let's see if they can bounce back from that costly mistake last time, a pick 6. First down, looking to throw the football. Aggressive call on the opening play. The catch is made, and he does get the foot down. The rule of the catch, a big gainer. This line getting set up. It's a first down play.
Look at this, Chris. After that big gain and a first down, they're already at the line of scrimmage, ready to get this up-tempo offense cranking.
To dart to the left side. It's caught at the 25, and he's still going. The freshman brought down after making an excellent catch. Pass complete for a first down. The offense gets a fresh set of downs. It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Here's a screen pass to the running back. Breaking tackles and going. Receiver steps out just short of the goal line. Timeout called by the defense, their first of the half, as they try to make some adjustments here. Great start for this offense. 3 plays, and suddenly it's a first and goal. They'll try to muscle toward the end zone on the ground. Touchdown, Mississippi State, as they fight back here in this playoff game.
Chris, it's a great touchdown run here by this back. But the continuity of this offensive line was on display, and that's the reason he was able to get into the end zone.
And the point after is good. He'll bring it out from his end zone. Heupel made it to 29, so he picks up about 4 yards by bringing it out of the end zone. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Moves out of the pocket. Trying to create here on the move. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. They get him down, but not before he reaches the 39.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. And let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big gain.
They'll try the ground game here. Brought down after a solid run by the senior. The Wildcats will hustle to the line here to run the hurry-up.
Boy, is this tough to deal with for this defense. Not only do you give up a big gain, but look at this. They're already at the line of scrimmage about to snap the ball again.
And they got him, but not before a solid gain on the ground. And the Wildcats looking to take advantage of this red zone trap. And here's the handoff. Breaking tackles. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a first down.
Well, the scouting report on this running back was that he is an elite ball carrier, and he is proving to be that here early in this game. These first few carries, not only the strength, but the quickness and acceleration to get upfield and get positive yards on display.
Coming to the line on second down, this is important. They want to avoid a third and long. Looking to the end zone. Touchdown, Kansas State. They cap the drive with 6 points.
Man, love running backs that can hurt you on the ground and through the air. The defense this time just underestimates his ability to catch the ball, and then the speed afterwards, and it's a touchdown.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he'll lead the kickoff right there to start with the 25. Mississippi State offense is back out there now. Great possession last time. They punch it into the end zone. Can the defense come up with a stop this time? And looking to throw now on first down. Grab behind the line. It's York. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
Man, the defense was all over that play. Just left him almost no room to work after catching the ball.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Quarterback making some changes at the line. Caught by the receiver. Defense makes the stop very close to a first down. Offense moving closer to the line to gain after that catch. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. Tackle is made, but the junior quarterback shows off his arm strength that time.
Boy, another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
Heads out of bounds after a solid game. This Mississippi State offense is quickly moving down the field.
Well, these big pass plays can jumpstart this offense a bit, and here they go at the tempo, looking to get this defense confused and out of position.
Tackle made at the 21. This offense in great scoring position now. Mississippi State getting set for the 1st and 10 now. And he'll set up to throw. Fires it to the wideout. And it's intercepted. He stepped in front of that bullet. Breaks into the open. They finally bring him down, but what a return after the takeaway.
Well, that's now 2 interceptions for this quarterback, and we're only in the first half. This is the exact start this defense was hoping for to create a ton of momentum.
Delivers quickly to the left side. Oh, what a grab! He's brought down, but the game moves the ball to the 39.
Well, this receiver has just that combination of speed and natural ball skill ability to be able to come up with play after play, already over 50 yards here in this first half.
And the defense able to hold in there to a short gain. The Wildcats looking to run some tempo here.
Well, not much of a gain there, but this is what they do. They love to go fast. The defense has got to be aware.
They bring him down, but not before gaining first down yardage to the 22. First down here for this offense.
What a big game by this offense, and they're now going to kick to that up-tempo. Kind of sense that the defense is a bit on their heels, confused, looking to the sidelines. A great time to go hurry up.
Defense makes the tackle with the clock running. That'll probably be the final play of this first quarter. Here's the handoff. And he just gets back to the line of scrimmage. That'll do it for the first quarter of play. And it's Kansas State on top now, Kurt. And the first quarter is in the books. What is a huge opportunity for both these programs to get a step closer to a national championship. Plenty of time for some plot twists here as we begin the second quarter. We begin the quarter with a crucial play, offense setting up for this third down. Motion by the back, defense better adjust. Thrown quickly, caught in the right flat. And they'll bring him down after a short gain. Moves the football inside the 5.
You talk about balance as a play caller. I don't know if it gets much better than what this offense is doing. 3 runs, 3 passes, and all 3 passes have been completions. And now it's first and goal.
Here's the handoff on first and goal. And he's up and over the man. So it's still early, but this offense beginning to build momentum and build the lead now, Kirk.
As we've seen over the years, Chris, good teams know how to use the first quarter to establish the lead, the second quarter to increase the lead, and the final half just to hold on to it. They're following that blueprint perfectly, widening the distance between them and their opponent before we even get to the locker rooms.
So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. Here comes the Mississippi State offense back out on the field. They had it going on the last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do. Diving grab. What a play by that receiver. Offense keeps moving. It's a completion for a first down.
Another great play by this receiver. And I tell you, the offense coordinator is doing a nice job of moving him around. The defense knew coming into this game how tough he'd be to stop, but the way they're utilizing him is making it very challenging to be able to create the matchups that the defense wants.
Second down play coming up. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. He'll look to throw it here on second down. He finds the running back in the flat. They bring him down. It's a very solid game, but still well short of the first down. Looking to throw again. Defense is coming after him. Incomplete. He was busy through the ball. That's a big third down defensive play.
The quarterback did all he could here to wait until the last possible moment, but he waits just a hair too long which allows the defense to actually hit him as he throws the ball.
It's a fourth down stop. The offense will take over in plus territory.
Listen, I get it. I know you trust your offense, and maybe this is something you thought about all week in these situations, but when it's on your side of the field like this, you got to give it a second thought, because now your defense is already playing with their back.
He's in the clear. Motors all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Wildcats.
Chris, all week I wondered if this back might get loose and come up with a big play like this. The defense had their back turned, couldn't really see where he was. By the time they realized it, he just had too much speed, and he's able to take it to the end zone.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. Mississippi State offense is back out there now. The last time they went forward on fourth down, didn't get it, and it ended up costing them 6 points. And they bounce back here. Moves the ball up to the 30.
And the defense is all over the option on this play. That play didn't have a chance from the beginning.
The game makes it second and medium. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Looking for his big tight end. Makes the catch downfield. They bring him down with the junior quarterback showing off the cannon.
Well, there's no time to sit there and talk to each other as a defense. You give up a big gain for a first down, and already you got to get lined up because here comes the ball again.
Quick throw to his receiver. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. They finally stop him. It's a huge gain down to the 23. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Mississippi State getting set for the 1st and 10 now. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always flown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Looking to pass here on second down. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a third down. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. And he'll drop back here on third down. Receiver makes the grab. Enough to convert on third there. So first down from the 12 now. Mississippi State now operating in the red zone. First down, looking to throw the ball. It's a quick grab. Touchdown, Bulldogs. That's how you finish a play. Let's see if this scorecard can breathe a little bit of life into this team.
You know, I know it's only one touchdown, but it could go a long way in changing just the tone of this game, especially once we get into the second half.
That makes the score Kansas State 28, Mississippi State 14.
Return starts from inside the 5. They stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. And the Wildcats offense back out on the field. They take the field with serious momentum. They have been tough to stop so far, and they keep it going. Crosses the 35. Stop at the 36. That's good enough to move the sticks.
How about the offensive line here? Just a hat on a hat, opening up just enough room for the back to squeeze through there for a nice gain.
On first down, they'll keep their running game churning. And he will be stuffed for no gain. And the Wildcats will hustle to the line to crank the tempo.
You know, a lot of times you see teams go up-tempo when they've got momentum. It comes off for a big gain. These guys are struggling, and yet here they go, going back to old reliable, trying to get back to the line of scrimmage again.
Try to pick up the third down yardage on the ground. He'll be brought down to the 46, good enough for a first down.
Chris, I just love to see this offensive line in this running game able to establish themselves. This back is already over 50 yards. We're in the first half, so really good job of establishing the run game. Opens up the play action, opens up one-on-one opportunities. Just keep winning the battle up front.
So off the play fake there, the big tight end gets open downfield.
Well, I love this call right here. Anytime you can run the football, eventually it opens up play action. Linebackers and safeties' eyes are in the backfield. They lose the tight end completely, and a quarterback throws that one on rhythm for a nice gain.
And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Chris, I know it's not a huge gain. You didn't pick up the first down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
We've reached the 2-minute timeout of what's been a lopsided game so far. Let's see if the offense can stretch the lead more before halftime. Offense getting set. It's second down. From the shotgun to handoff. He'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
Chris, it's the consistency of this back is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. Caught near the goal line. He makes it to the end zone. Touchdown, Kansas State. No surprise there, Kirk. It's a red zone touchdown to the big tight end.
Well, the tight ends are usually much more involved down in the red zone because of their size and their skill set allows them to be more effective down in this area. Yeah, they may not hurt you on the big, long throw, but they can use their bodies to provide the quarterback a nice target when the defense is so condensed.
14.
And the kickoff goes out the back of the end zone, so a touchback. So the first play of the drive here coming up, less than 2 minutes left on the clock. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play. Second down play coming up for this offense. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Quick throw to the left side. He makes the grab. They get him down, but not before he reaches the 39. The offense operating at peak efficiency. They come to the line again. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Running back has it on a screen now. And they bring him down. Blockers not much help on the screen there. He's short of the first down. The offense right to the line, playing with tempo now. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Delivers quickly to the left side. Makes a diving grab there. That was beautiful. Mississippi State getting set with a 1st and 10 now. From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. Snags the quick throw. Tackle is made at the 4. It'll be first down and goal. Now a chance to cut into this lead before halftime. It's 1st and goal. And a timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime.
Timeout, Mississippi.
1st and goal. A good chance to chip away at the lead before halftime. Offense looking to throw the ball. Dump off caught by the running back. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Mississippi State.
Now that's what I'm talking about. This hasn't been a great first half, but putting up that touchdown like this, now they're going to be feeling good heading into that locker room and get themselves to believe that they can come back and win this game.
Kansas State, 35. Mississippi State, 21.
And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. He stopped at the 20, tried to make something happen. That's good coverage there. So they start the drive looking for some late fireworks here. Less than 30 seconds before
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, and just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
First down, looking for more now. Tackle made after a solid gain. They'll spot the ball at the 34. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. And they'll kick it off to begin the second half. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. And he stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. And the Kansas State offense is back out on the field. They built the lead with an efficient running game. Let's see if they can take to the air now to start the third quarter. They test the middle and get stuck. That is just not open for business today. The Wildcats will come to the line to run the hurry up. Pressure is coming. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
Well, let's face it. They dug themselves a hole in the first half. But I'll tell you what, they're coming out with a new look and a new energy here to start the second half.
So here comes third and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. No press here. The defense backing away. Fires it to the wideout. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up fourth down now. And the Wildcats will line up to punt it away. And he'll be forced out of bounds after a small pickup on that return. And here comes the Mississippi State offense back out on the field. Quarterback making adjustments down to what the defense is showing. It's a toss play to the right. The gain is 4, so it's 2nd and 6. Offense right to the line, cranking up the tempo.
This offense is known for that up-tempo approach. The defense has got to make their calls and get adjusted and ready to play.
Back's got it again.
Well, I feel like they called that knowing chances are they're not going to hit a home run. But look at this. Put themselves in a perfect third down situation. It's much more manageable. Now we'll see if they can convert.
On third and short, they try to pick it up on the ground. Able to convert on third down. Gives them a fresh set of downs from at 22. No huddle now for the offense.
You know, even though that these guys are facing a deficit, they're not just going all through the air. Love the fact that you're running the football, keeping this defense honest, not panicking by just throwing every single down. Now you got a new set of downs and a chance to keep moving the ball down the field.
Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Ball carrier wrapped up and brought down. Mississippi State in the red zone now. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. He's got it near the end zone. Tackle after the catch, but the ball moves to the 4-yard line. A chance to get right back into this football game. It's first down and goal. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down.
Just a misfire here by the quarterback. These are tight windows, man. They open and close so quickly. You got to almost anticipate where you're going to put the ball.
Second down. We're going to throw it. And he will score. Touchdown, Bulldogs.
You talk about being in the zone. This guy continues to make big plays. That's another touchdown pass for the quarterback.
Extra point is good. Cuts it to a 7-point game, 35-28. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away.
35. Mississippi State, 28.
And the return starts just inside the end zone. And the coverage team pins him in and brings him down. Okay, the K-State offense is back out on the field now. They're trying to build on their lead. They were forced to punt on the last possession. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down.
Everything about this play tells you about today's offenses and what they're asking out of their running backs. You can't just be a guy who runs the football anymore. You have to be able to catch it as well. And he didn't do a very good job of it on this play.
Looking downfield, it's Paul. Quick completion to the tight end. And they wrap him up after the completion just short of the first down marker. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Third down play, looking for a fresh set of downs. Try and muscle for the first down. Breaks loose at the 45. Tackle is made very near midfield. Good enough for a first down. The Wildcats looking to crank up the tempo a bit. The junior able to bring him down quickly. The game makes it second and medium. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Gets made on the out route. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first.
The key on a third down between a quarterback and a wide receiver is the timing. That quarterback knows that he's got to get the ball out quickly and on time to give his receiver a chance to not just make the catch and stay in bounds, but to be able to give him a chance to maybe get upfield and make a play.
And you'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. And set. Here's second down. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Tight end makes the grab. He's tackled immediately, but not before a gain that moves the ball to the 25. Kansas State getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. He escapes the pocket. He's got it right near the end zone. Forced out of bounds, but a nice gain there, and the offense will have a 1st and goal. The defense showing blitz here on the ground, trying to punch it in for the score. And the running play gets stopped. They're going to mark him right at the 1.
Well, this defense is being challenged. They're close to their own goal line, but how about this play? All 11 guys coming together. They stood firm. The result is a short loss for the offense.
Touchdown, Wildcats. Still no answer from this offense. That kind of execution on a long drive, that's why this team made it to the college football playoff.
That's exactly right. Being able to mix in the run with the pass, picking up first downs, and eventually coming up with the touchdown. That is a tough thing to do, and they made it look easy.
And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. And the Mississippi State offense is back out there now. They really had the defense off balance in the last possession, mixing the run and pass extremely well. Running out of time in the pocket. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack. So now at the 13-yard line, it's 2nd and long.
Well, you talk about blowing a play up. What a job by this defense. That is a big-time loss from the sack. But look at the offense. They're keeping the tempo going. I'm surprised.
Down. The offense desperately needs a conversion here, trailing in the 3rd quarter. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Cannot connect. Incomplete, and now 4th down.
And I think the quarterback here forces the ball because it's 3rd down. But he's got to be careful having the ball on his own side of the field. That ball was almost picked off.
Well, the offense failed earlier on a 4th down attempt. They'll try it again here. And he drops back in the gun. Looking to scramble. He'll throw it now. And they can't connect. A costly turnover on downs.
Chris, I understand being down a couple scores, it's fourth down, you've got good field position. Hey, let's keep this drive alive. I understand why you go for it. Unfortunately, not able to execute it. This could cost him the ball game.
And a decent gain there before the defense brings him down. So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. And now the running back's got it again. They finally stop him, but that gain is good for a first and goal. And the Wildcats looking to use the up-tempo offense here. They'll try to run it in on first and goal. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Kansas State. We had a short field. The offense did exactly what they're supposed to do. That would have been a big ask for the defense there.
Absolutely. But when you're given that kind of field position, anything less than a touchdown would be a disappointment. They did exactly what they needed to do by capitalizing on that short field.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start with the 25. The first play of the drive now from the 25. They'll change the pre-snap look now. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Quick throw over the middle. The catch is made for a huge pickup. So quickly, with one explosive play, this offense has moved inside the opponent's 40.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Catch made over the middle. Finding space at the 20. And they finally stop him down at the 5. Solid gain on that catch and run. It's a new set of downs, and it's 1st and goal for the offense. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Touchdown, Mississippi State. This offense cannot be stopped. That's a crucial score. Let's see if they can build momentum and complete this comeback.
Well, I know they're still trailing, but that score is a great first step in trying to break down this lead. You don't want to leave it all to the fourth quarter when the pressure really intensifies and you have limited time.
49, Mississippi State. 35.
He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. Stop at the 22. That's pretty solid coverage there. Offense out for the first play of the drive, beginning at the 22. They'll hand it off. He picks up 9, so just short of the first down, 2nd and 1.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here. He's a good back. I love to see that offensive line win the battle at the line of scrimmage.
They'll feed the back again. They bring him down to the 45, but a solid gain to keep this drive going.
A good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases, to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the first down.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. And it's Kansas State on top now, Kirk. And as we reach the end of 3, time is running out in this crucial contest for both these programs to stay alive in the quest for a national championship. Let's check out the game summary before we move on. So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. They'll hand it off. We'll try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. They're going to run it. Fights through a tackle. Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play.
Well, they didn't bust that for a big play, but it makes this 3rd down coming up a little bit more manageable, and that certainly has a lot of value.
Crucial 3rd down play coming up. here. Picks up the first, looking for more. Tackle made after a big gain. Ball moves to the 21.
You're starting to see this defense, I think, wear down now that we're in the fourth quarter. It's been a tough day for them, and the offense is taking advantage of it. A lot of positive plays. Good job at eating as much clock as they can here on this drive in the fourth quarter.
Good job bleeding the clock on this drive so far. They'll come up on a second down. Same tailback, another carry. And it'll be Smolder right at the line for no gain.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Offense gets set up here. It's third down. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Fights off a defender. Able to convert on third. Sets up first and goal, the 8.
Boy, as a head coach, you preach fourth quarter offense all year long and the importance of being able to finish out a game. This is a great example. They have secured this football, this drive. They've been able to...
Motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Wildcats.
Boy, Chris, how about the blocking on this touchdown run? The effort and execution combined with the vision of the running back, everything just working in concert together.
Try to add to the lead now with the PAT. Extra point up and good. A 3-touchdown lead now here in the final quarter. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown.
56, Mississippi State, 35.
And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. And here comes the Mississippi State offense back out on the field. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And that pass is hauled in over the middle. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there. Fresh set of downs. It's first and 10.
Hey, it's positive yards, right? That's never a bad thing. But let's face it, Chris. These guys got a long way to go in a short amount of time to do it. So let's get the ball downfield.
He's picked for a third time tonight. Look out, he's in the clear. Across the 40. And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
I just don't think there's anything else you can do as a play caller. You've got to be able to throw the ball downfield. You just got to hope that your quarterback and receivers can execute when the defense knows it's coming. Here, the interception cost them.
Keeping it on the ground here. Great cut there. They get him down, but a solid run by the freshman.
You know, I'd say this run is pretty emblematic of what we've seen all day long. No matter what they've done on offense, the guys up front have controlled the line of scrimmage. They've given the quarterback time to throw. They've been able to run, really, whatever they've wanted to. That's why the points are going up on the board. Right now, the psyche of this offense is we're in control, and we can do whatever we want, whenever we feel like doing it.
Kansas State now operating in the red zone. Pounding away with the run game. Minimal gain brought down short of the marker. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. It's a toss to the left side. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
But these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game because, you know, the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So, nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Ball handed off. And he stopped just short, down at the 2, but an excellent run. It's the 2-minute timeout as the offense continues to try to work the clock and secure an impressive victory here today. The Wildcats looking to finish the drive here. It's first and goal. And he busts into the end zone. Touchdown, Kansas State. PAT. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Looking to throw it on first down. Bringing pressure. Lets it go under heavy pressure, taking a shot. But what a grab by the sophomore. The clock is still running. They got to get set quickly. First down. Looking to throw the football. Looking deep to the right side. Got a man. Catch made. Big play. Tackle made after a big gain. Ball moves to the 21. Here comes a first down pass attempt. The junior tried to take a shot, but overthrows his man.
Boy, this offense has really struggled today, Chris, when it comes to throwing the football. They have dug themselves a huge hole. They're not going to have any chance of coming back. And I think one thing about this is you wonder where you go from here. You're hoping to make a play or two to give yourself a belief that things can get better, but it's just been a disastrous day for the offense.
And the quarterback dropping back, looking to set up a screen pass here. Touchdown, Bulldogs. They couldn't stop him there.
Love this never-say-die attitude from this quarterback. He's still slinging it out there. This game's out of reach, but this guy's still putting the ball in the air, and this one's a touchdown.
Point after, not quite through. Looks like they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. On the hands team does their job and secures the recovery. Wildcats offense back out on the field. This has been a tremendous performance by this team. Now just the finishing touches. Run out the clock and let the party begin. Defense makes the stop after a 5-yard gain, so 2nd and 5. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. The pocket breaking down. The quarterback gets down to avoid the tackle.
Hey, if nothing else is there, good decision by this quarterback to be able to pick up some positive yards. You'd rather see him do that than force the ball into coverage. Good heads-up play.
And they pick up the first on the ground. When he didn't get there, the defense makes a stop against this excellent third-down offense. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. And the Wildcats will come to the line on 4th down, hoping to keep this drive going. Takes the football inside the 30, and that's a first down. They trust the running back to convert on 4th down. Now let's see if they keep feeding him here. From the shotgun, handoff inside, and they finally stop him, but a decent gain that time. The Wildcats looking to crank up the tempo a bit. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. They bring him down after a gain. Looks like they'll spot it inches short of a first down. Kansas State has moved into the red zone now. They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. They stop him, but it's a first down, and that should be ball game. Defensive backs up at the line, showing press. To throw, it's Paul. He makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Wildcats.
You know, coaches love to see a football team that doesn't get caught up in the scoreboard. They're just out executing and doing what needs to be done. That's what we're seeing from this offense. Yeah, they continue to put points on the board and they're pulling away. I just love to see the execution and how they're going about their business.